Alright, let me just make sure that everything is all set. Oh, maybe I turn this volume down a little bit. Test, test, test. Just looking at the waveforms. Okay, so how about I turn this back up, then turn down my volume. Test, test, test. Huh. Okay, that's weird. Let me turn this back up. Let me just turn on the volume of the video. How was that? Test, test, test. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. I don't plan on doing too much talking anyway. Alright, hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be trying out ACDSee's Photo Studio Ultimate. Yeah, I definitely need to pull myself away from Photoshop, well, Adobe products, because you know that's what you call it, that subscription is really starting to dig into me now. And how often do I use Adobe products for profit? Well, I won't say zero, but not often. Not enough to just have that $55, $56, $57 something dollars just digging into my side every month. So trying something new. Alright, ACDSee. Next. Oh boy. Alright, cool. Right, how about you close that? I don't want to browse this just yet. Right, so my understanding, let me open this up big so you guys can see me. It's my big beautiful face. My understanding is that Photo Studio Ultimate is like Photoshop and Lightroom. ACDSee also has a product called Gemstone, which is also like Photoshop slash Lightroom. So I'm just trying out one. I'm trying out this one to see how much of Photoshop or Lightroom it's like, and then maybe I'll also try out Gemstone. And unfortunately, ACDSee does not make it clear on what is comparable to, what Photo Studio Ultimate is comparable to, what Gemstone is comparable to. It shows you its features. There is some overlap, but they don't say what does what is like specifically geared for what. So I'm just gonna try out them. Alright, while I'm here, let me just open up my library. I'm doing it like this because I have some very suspicious stuff on my library which I don't particularly want to stream. Actually, oh yeah, nah, let's risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's go with over here. Right, and now to import the photos. Oh, I can label it. Let's see if I can import these photos like in Lightroom. Okay, I can color code them. Alright. What thou develop? This looks familiar. Did my computer freeze? No. Germs don't freeze, I think. No, it didn't freeze, it's just taking some time. Alright, yeah, this looks familiar. This looks a lot like Lightroom. Let me just turn up my monitor brightness. I have this light over here, basically shining into my eyes. Here, let me bump up my brightness some more. Alright. Go back to the first one. Okay, you deal with stuff over here. Exposure. What's happening here? Is this an auto? I would expect the slider to be in the middle, and then you push it over the side for brightness. So I can't add highlights, I can only dim the highlights. Whoa, okay, that's weird. The shadows. Pull up the shadows. I'm basically trying to just nail the exposure on the flower first. Then I'm going to deal with everything. Contrast and saturation. I usually don't touch that. Black and white. Alright, could I rearrange the order? I mean, I understand you're trying to do your own thing kinda, but it's throwing me off that white balance is under general light EQ. Okay. Alright, so basically how I edit, I do slider whacking, which is, you grab a slider, basically you slide all the way to one side, see what it does, slide all the way to the other side, see what it does, and then you, somewhere in the middle, oh, okay, cool, and then somewhere in the middle, you decide, okay, I like this. Do you slide all the way to the right, all the way to the left, and then you do some fine adjustments to see what you like. Color EQ, I'm going to keep the color same. Soft focus. Okay, this is practically halation. I was going to buy a lens filter, prism lens filter that does the halation. Let me look it up on Amazon real quick to see what's the name. Photo gear. Nope. Pro Mist filter. That's what it's called. I was going to basically buy a Pro Mist filter because and do a video about halation, because Promise filter, what Promise filter does, it softens up your light sources, makes it stuff look like film. In Resolve you can do that with halation, and I guess in ACDSee you can do that with soft focus. So I want to do a video saying, hey, is it worth getting a Promise filter? Yeah, I'll keep that like that. Effects, photo effects, oh gross. 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 Let's keep that off. Let's. Splatoon. Oh, I've heard of this. I definitely have to look back at the video, the tutorial on how to do that, slash what it is, because I've forgotten what splatooning is. Okay, let me move this over here, just in case anyone is in the chat. No one's in the chat, but just in case, I can see it. Splatoon crop vignettes, output color space. Cool. Detail. Cool. Now I don't think I'm gonna do anything much with this first photo, because this photo it's one of the test photos. Cool. Yeah, it's one of the test photos, so I'm not gonna do anything with it. Oh nice, it can tell what photo what camera I was using. Prepare. This is like the clone brush tool, spot heal tool. Cool, I guess. Alright. People, 365, dashboard, message center. Alright, let's actually do some work here. Discard. It's kind of weird that they ask you if you want to save the work on that particular photo. Wait, can I just delete these photos? Because there is like noticeable lag. Okay, it deleted. I'm gonna put this over here to see if it actually deletes from ACDSee, or if it deletes from the file over here. I think it deletes the file over here, because I deleted 3 photos and I have 35 items, including the file and the raw, because I set my camera to shoot raw and JPEG. Alright, I'm just gonna go skip right through these photos. Alright, let's see. Like here. Alright, I think it started to make sense over here. So let's click on that. Click on that. Delete. Man, let me check my CPU. Okay. Yeah. Brave is chugging, making this thing chug. Yeah. This is my computer settings, by the way. 16 gig. Ryzen 32. 36. Okay, so it doesn't like you just deleting in a line. So I have to delete these individually. Actually, maybe I shouldn't, because I'm still figuring out I'm still figuring out this app, and I might just drop it into Photoshop and or Lightroom before I cancel my Adobe subscription. One thing I'm not too fond of is how slow this app appears to be. Well, how slow my computer is. I think that is a result of streaming, not necessarily a function of the app being slow, because this is the first time I'm using the app. Yep, something like that. Yep, something like that. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let's slide her back. Okay, I think I understand what's happening here. If you bring your sliders above into this light gray here, you're basically clipping. So you can get a balanced exposure, but you'll be clipping. And if you go the other routes, you'll be negative clipping. Ooh. Not quite sure what this does. Yowza. This is the same song all them Manosphere. Oh no, this is the song Araco TV uses. Then he calls people a donut. So hilarious. Yeah, so I guess this is how you get a decent exposure. Let's go down to advanced. Huh. Standard is more, to me standard is more advanced than advanced. Those two should be switched. Okay, now since I'm not trying to go for an even exposure, let's see if I can darken those midtones. Whoops. Okay, so pushing up at the top here brightens a particular part of the image. Pushing down darkens it. So let's try here, darken, darken. Okay, and this is like darkening the highlights to the right. Okay, so on this side, you're raising the shadows, boosting the shadows, boosting the highlights, lowering the shadows, lowering the highlights. I'm a genius. Time to get comfortable. Slow it up now. Yes. Not worry, I'm not farting, it's the chair. And it's actually bad that, so bad that I can reproduce the squeaky chair. Alright, let's go over to edit. I want to see if I can pull this particular flower out from the rest of the scene, darken the rest of the scene, and leave the flower as it is. Oh nice, look at all this stuff over here. AI face edit, red eye reduction. Hey, quick question. To everyone out there who takes photos, do you guys still get red eye in your photos when you're taking photos of people? I know you might get some weird stuff when you're taking photos of like cats and dogs, but like, do people still get red eye? It's weird. Repair tools, skin tune. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Watermarks, borders, special effects, tilt shift, green. Could I close this down? Yep. Geometry. This is actually manipulating the photo itself. Though you could also do this in the develop tab, I saw. You could do rotate, flip, crop, perspective correction, distortion correction, lens correction, resize, liquefy. Exposure, white balance. Okay, so this is basically like the same thing in the develop tab, but oh, but here you get your layered editing. That's what they were talking about in the I saw on the on the web page. You can do layered editing. All right, so let's do. So basically, I want to remove the background. Let's click that. Remove background. Okay, and it's non-destructive. Right, so maybe not do that. Let's click select subject. And I'm sure this is the whole AI enhancement thing. Oh, okay, my tools are up here. So we use the hand tool. Nope. Zoom, Z for zoom. That did nothing. Move, M for move. Nope. Let's go back to hand tool. The marching ants on this really do look nice though. Let's see, could I... Okay. I hit control and I'm using my mouse wheel. Let's see what alt and mouse wheel is. Nothing. Shift and mouse wheel. Nothing. Okay, so control and mouse wheel zooms in and zooms out. Alright, now that I'm closer, okay, so how do I expand this selection? I want to include all this in the selection. How do I do that? Enhance, add, geometry, exposure, lighting, color, detail. Okay, so up here is like shortcuts for over here. So does that mean that I can... Yep. And if I want it back, okay, I'll do that later. I'll definitely be buying this. Alright. That was unhelpful. Undo. Whoa, come on. Don't tell me Control Z does not undo. Okay, that worked. Alright, Control mouse wheel and zoom out and click select sky. Yes. Because if I can't select the subject, I'll select the sky. Alright, I just saw my RAM usage just jump up and I heard my computer started to make noise. So I'm wondering if this is done on the computer or if it's like done online. This doesn't help me much. Let's go over to view. Discard. Again, it's so strange that none of these things are like saved to memory. Oh, this is view already. This is basically like the film strip view, where you just view. Media, I think that was when I was doing the importing. Let's go back to the develop tab. Again, it's the chair. Alright, don't worry, I'm not gonna fight up too much on these images. Just gonna keep moving. Because towards the end of the shoot, I started to achieve what I wanted to achieve. Yeah, I'll just delete this photo. It's weird that when you click delete photo, it just deletes the photo. It doesn't ask you whether to remove from Photo Studio Ultimate, nor does it ask you to remove from Drive. Jesus, why am I yawning? Oh, it's going on 10 o'clock. I guess my body thinks this is work, because I be staying up late till midnight with no issues whatsoever. But when it comes to actually doing work, or I'm on the road, sleep. Let's do light EQ. Oh, come on, with this one I'm definitely supposed to be able to remove the subject, no problem. Tone curve. Alright, this is something. See if tone curve, mid-tone. Pull that down. Here's the overall image. Light EQ. Oops. Let's pull this down just a smidge. Okay, could go all the way down. Man, how am I peaking like right there? This makes no sense. What? I guess that's fine. Save. Alright, now this. Now we in business with this. Let's go with the edit tab. Alright, not bad. Keyboard shortcuts guide opens up in a new window here. Alright, okay, so I'm looking to how to increase the brush size and I don't see anything. So let's try paint bucket. Control F. Okay, I'm definitely missing something. Let's bring this back. Not exactly having the best of times, but it's something. Right now would be a good time to have a clean monitor. That's beautiful. Whoops. What did I do? I pressed V. Oh, vignettes? Gross. Cancel. Could I lock this layer? Why are there so many buttons that do the same thing? Color LUTs, color LUTs, color. There's so many things that do the same thing. Move. Whoops. Oh. Discard. M for move. Dope. Nice. I dig it. WebP? Why would they give you an option to create it as a WebP image? That's disgusting. Did I take the same photo? Oh, I accidentally brought into the JPEG. I'm like, how is the same photo here twice? Très magnifique. I'm a big fan of isolationism. So whoops. Jesus Christ. This should be relatively easy to select the sky. The subject, sorry. Oh, yes, and it was easy. Alright. But I want this to be selected also. I think I will temporarily okay. So foreground color, left mouse, background color, right mouse. I'm gonna blame how slow this is on the fact that I'm streaming. Discard, goddammit. Wow, that was annoying. Magic wand! Oh, how did I not see that? That was a big L for me. No. You selected the whole thing? this song again? Is it loop? 54 minutes. Probably did loop. Okay, I don't want color EQ, I want exposure. I'm actually quite enjoying this exposure boost though. Yeah, I'm digging this. Maybe I'll shift the crop a bit. I'll go over to geometry. Where is that? Okay, just click C for crop. Alright. I love how they say how much from each corner. Well, from... yeah. That's pretty cool. But I don't want the entire photo. Wait, can I lock aspect ratio? Constraint cropping. Yeah, that works, that works, that works. Then I'll take the... then I'll take the brush, brush this out. And brush this little nubbin out. Call that D. Let me check this out really quickly. Yeah, computer really is slow. Doesn't like me streaming. Maximum resolution 25,000. Let's put that as 15. Estimate new file size. This is 6,000 by 4,000. Oh, this is the size of the crop. Okay, that was the size of the crop. Not necessarily. No, I don't need the crop. I could just use the brush. That's what I'll do. I'll use the brush. I'll use the brush. Brush. Invert that. And loop. As if nothing happened. Now, do I want to... yes, I'll remove this. It's a distracting element. photographers are like super pedantic, and with what I'm doing here is like, am I doing this for like a potential client, a potential buyer, or am I doing this for a photo for other photographers? Yeah, not too fond of this yellowish inside here. Maybe I'll go back to the color tone. Nope. Alright, I'll go back to transform and flip this. Don't particularly like it coming from the right to the left. I'll make it go from left to right. So geometry, flip, flip horizontally. Yes. No one will know. No one will know that this was flipped horizontally. Ah! Left to right. How did that happen? Oh, you can save as a PSD. That's pretty cool. Yes. Yes. Anything else? I really should be in the develop tab. But this is so cool, going from Lightroom to Photoshop really quickly. I can't set myself up for failure here by making that other magnolia, that other flower like super white, because is that really the color of the flower? It does look better when it's white. This kind of looks like a dull, like a sun faded yellow. Let's go back to develop. Oh, this music slaps. So much unnecessary crap. Snapshots. What is snapshots? Alright, I don't think I'll do anything with this one. Oh, this is the JPEG. Later on I'll see if I could like only imports the raw files and leave the JPEGs alone. Send this over to edit. I'm beginning to see more and more oversights. Select subject. But it says selecting from the darker layer. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, that doesn't help me much. Control W. Stick with hold Alt. Whoa. Looking like Christmas here. Super dope. Alright. Whoops. I will definitely have to look at some tutorials. This is painful. Keep bringing in the photo and the JPEGs. Okay, yeah. It does, you know. Again, keep bringing in the JPEGs. Yes. This is a JPEG. Yes. This is the JPEG. I'm just gonna run through this and just delete all these JPEGs real quick. Yes. My aperture was f14. I went a little bit too crazy. Saw dust on the lens. I didn't have to go that deep. Funny thing is, I actually did see the dust on the lens through the back of the camera. Magnolia. Alright, let's see what select subject will do here. Alright, not bad. Not bad. This is my magic wand tool. Control. Could I use a space bar? What does a space bar do? Whoa. Okay, that's how you do it, I guess. Whoa. Okay, so I found my problem. I definitely found my problem. Okay, this still does not make sense and it's not. Oh, discarded it. Alright, they can add a little bit of oomph to that. You know, I might just give up and do this in Photoshop. Discard. Eventually I will figure out 10:45. I'll definitely figure out how to do this, how to do everything. Look at some tutorials. Nib width. And you can't. Okay, so it seems as if there's no shortcut to increase the brush size. Alright, that is perfection. Alright, I press G. What does G do again? go big or go home. 170 megabytes. If I sell this as a print, will you guys buy it? Well, I hope you do, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And there's a fly on it. No, I'm not rubbing the fly out the screen, I'm rubbing something else. Just, you know, making sure that when this stuff prints, it'll be perfect black. Why can't I see from right here? Let me see if I could. Ah, this looks familiar. Let's pull this over here, just in case any degeneracy opens up. Desktop. Alright, this is gonna take a while to export because this, I resized this to like. Okay, that took. Where did it go? Is it working in the background or something? I don't understand, where did it go? Alright, well, I'll just click this. Save as. You guys didn't see anything. Alright, yeah, now this is gonna take some time. Because I set it, and the estimated file size was 100 and a lot megabytes. Okay, not as large as I thought it would have been. Alright, so this one. Alright, this one. Let's see if I can go over to like the develop tab to see if I could do like a side by side, a compare and a comparison. If this doesn't do it, or it most likely does, and I can't figure it out, I won't be too mad because I can figure this out either in in Lightroom. Let me just look at this. Okay, I'll look at the other one. Goddamn JPEG. Okay, so I'll work on this. I'm making this a bit more punchy. It seems as if I missed focus on this though. Tone view, nope, that's color. Let's go to general. This damn song again. That works. Kinda. Okay, I'm sure there's something in here that is sus that I did not remember. Okay, so we definitely would not go back to that mode. These are already exported photos that came back in on the back end. Okay, so when you click this, you automatically get a plus 25 Brighton. I like this. Whoops, oh my god. There we go. I think there's something wrong with my mouse. Alright, so the selection tools suck. AI actions kinda suck. Selecting masks and all that suck. So I think, what the hell happened there? This is the brush tool I'm using. Again, it kind of sucks. There is no... You can't raise your brush tool size for the keyboard shortcut. Yep. So if, oops, did not that. There we go. That works just nice. Right. Let's get to delete though. Oh wait, I already did this photo, I think. Yeah, it's over here. Let me just double check that. Yeah, Mega Landscape Magnolia. I'm going to do a vertical one. Sure. I'll also do this as Mega Landscape Magnolia. This one is Mega. Alright, now move over to the next photo. Wow, okay, so I did not have to do all this remove subject, select background and paint in the blacks. Just had to use the levels. My bad. But still, these stuff over here still suck. And what also puzzles me is that I can't use the right click to do anything. Right click to brush with background color. Click drag outline. Click on a pixel and all other similar pixels will be selected. Nothing works the way you think it does. Even the groupings of some stuff are kind of weird. Alright, but yeah, I'm loving this. Could I make this bigger? Let's click on G. I'll make it huge. Test, 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 test. And then to save, click on something else. Really boggles the mind. Alright, I am kind of tempted to go back and re-edit. Coco!